friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. As you may be able to tell from the title, today I'm creating this Halloween set, which is going to be the trendy spider web nail design. I have been waiting for a while to do this, not sure why exactly, but I love the half French tip look, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Please be sure to like this video, comment your thoughts about this set or what's going on in the video. I love chatting with you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any more of this nail content. I promise you don't want to miss it. With that being said, let's get right into this video. I'm starting with the half French tip nail design first. So I'm using this color in Milky Jelly 02 from Born Pretty's Cozy Hearth collection as my base. I am doing 2 coats of this, however you only see me apply one. Next, I'm using some black gel polish. I did this before I add chrome powder. Yes, I'm using chrome powder for this design. Before I came up with this design, I remember I did a similar design before, but the whole set was matte and it was purple, so I really wanted to do something similar to that. However, this set did not end up being matte at the end, which I'll likely explain why later. But besides all that, getting back into the video and what's going on. So right now I'm just drawing a line down the center because you're going to have to split the nail in half. So I'm trying my best to create a well-balanced nail. Um, but on one side I'm drawing my French tip, and on the other side I'm just going to paint it all black, and then I'm going to fill in my French tip as well with this black. I'm doing the same thing here, just on the other nail. So I'm going to try to reflect it. I think it's like reflect, but I'm going to make the design on opposite sides. I'm going to be adding a matte top coat to half of the nail because this is supposed to help with the chrome powder. If you have shine and gloss all over the nail, then the chrome powder is going to get all over the nail. And I really don't want that for this half design. So yeah, I'm just doing one layer of this. So I've got my chrome powder out. This, I believe, is from Sheen or Temu. I feel like it's more so from Sheen, but I'm just going to go ahead and use a silicone tool and rub it onto the half of the nail that's all black. So I'm just going in a downward motion. I did mention this before when I've used chrome powder, that it's probably best to go in a downward motion rather than trying to scribble it on, because if you go up and down or you try to scribble it on, then it kind of wipes away the chrome and you're removing the work that you've done. So yes, this is what I'm doing. I'm dusting off the excess chrome, and as you can see, it is still on the nail a little bit, or on the other half that it's not supposed to be on. And I forgot to record this part, but I just wiped that part off with some rubbing alcohol, and then I threw it under the lamp and it was totally fine. Next, I've got this red jelly polish from Amazon actually, but it's the brand Hanbi or Hanbi. But I'm going to be using this because it's a red. And fun fact, this actually did not come out the color that I thought it was going to come out. I was looking for more of a red, like a deep red kind of color to go over this chrome, but it turned out to be more orange than red. But in the end, I still feel like it turned out okay because with Halloween, the colors are like red, orange, and this is kind of like a red orange. So it worked out. For the spider web design, I'm going down the center again. I just kind of want to bring more out of the black line that I drew earlier. And you're going to have to do this anyway so that your spider web stands out more, basically. But right now, I drew my line down the center, and now I'm just drawing a horizontal line, and then I'm going to create diagonal lines to mimic how a spider web would look. For the actual web look, I'm basically just drawing U shapes inside of the lines that I drew, and I'm trying to connect them as much as I can. But you're basically just going to be doing that over and over again until you feel satisfied. Um, I personally tried to do a lot of U shapes, but you can do as many as you like. It's really your preference. And just a tip, I feel like I always mention this as well, but I do cure in between every so often. That way I don't mess up any of my design or anything like that. I'm starting on the next nail. It's going to be the same thing over and over again, a lot of repetition. So I'm going to let this part play out and then I'll jump back on when we get to the next nail. For the last 3 nails, I'm gonna do the same thing for all 3 of them. It's basically gonna be the same kind of process. I'm gonna be applying this black, and then I'm gonna take my chrome powder and rub it all over, and then I'm gonna go over it with the Hanbi gel polish that I used earlier, and then that will be it. So I'm gonna let this part play out as well. I do apologize, it's a lot of repetition in this, but I will jump back on when we get to the next portion of the video. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted this set to be matte, but when I applied this matte top coat, I actually didn't like how it looked. I feel like it looked like it needed to be a glossy set, so I ended up changing it to a glossy set. In light of this being a Halloween set, I do have some cute Halloweeny kind of nail charms that I'm adding, so I'm just adding those to each of the nails that I did with the spiderweb design. And this is the finished look. I always love how the nails look under my ring light. I feel like they look so good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.